Welcome to Warhammer Warscroll Review. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Seraphon battle line, the Skink.
Warscroll Review.
Well, I keep getting requests for Skinks, so let's check these bad boys out. Skinks are one of the best Order Grand Alliance battle line choices. Not because they're going to tear your face off or hold the line, but because they are annoying as hell to deal with. Their stat wheel is actually pretty impressive considering they are so cheap. 8-inch movement on infantry is fast, and their normal Seraphon bravery of 10 is keeping them around until the last man. Or lizard. Starlight? Anyway, at first glance, their 6-up save makes them seem brittle, but I'd argue they are quite survivable after considering some of their special rules. But before addressing them, we have to look at the weapon loadouts. To put it simply, Seraphon player can choose a shield and any of its 3 weapon options: a javelin, blowpipe, or club. They also have the option to take a blowpipe and club, but I would really never recommend this as the shield is one of the best things going on for the Skinks. The shield, like other Seraphon shields, ignores Ren 1, which is the main reason why their 6-up save doesn't matter. It basically ensures the Skinks will always save a 6th of the time. Having that reliability is nice. Either the enemy is firing at the Skinks with no Ren or Ren 1, in which the full save takes effect, or the enemy is firing Ren 2 or greater, in which they are wasting firepower. So, your Skink has a shield, but should probably choose something to fight with. Most of the time, the Skinks are going to want bolt spitters, which are the blowpipes. Their range of 16 inches is nothing to sneeze at considering they also have an 8-inch move, giving them an effective range of 24 inches. The other options have their uses, but are less effective at the unit's main role. The only time the clubs may come in handy is when trying to capitalize on their Celestial Cohort ability. With a unit of 20 Skinks, you can add 1 to hit rolls, and with 30, you can add 2 to hit rolls. To be honest, I've never taken more than a minimum size unit because I've never added Skinks thinking they were going to fill a role of damage dealer. Though, to be fair, it does sound cool to take a couple maxed out units, since they are only about 200 points, give them blowpipes, throw them in one of the multiple battalions they have access to, and watch your opponent get extremely frustrated wasting time killing them. The reason the Skinks are so annoying is because of their wary fighters rule. This allows a Skink to retreat instead of attacking in the fight phase. It is one of the best combat defenses for a non-damage dealing unit, but it may take a minute to realize how bananas the special rule is, so let's elaborate. Let's say the Seraphon player has an Old Blood on Carnosaur and a unit of Skinks in combat, with 2 super powerful units that will murder either of the lizards, and it's the opponent's turn. They will have to choose between damaging the more important targets, like the Carnosaur, and allowing the Skinks to get away, or killing the Skinks first and letting the Carnosaur get its attacks in. It throws the opponent's target prioritization out of whack. Normally they can leave cheap chaff for last and take down the important targets first, since they know the chaff is not going to do any damage. But with Skinks, the opponent has to worry about them running away before they even swing. This rule is extremely advantageous against combat armies like Bloodbound, who often have no choice but to charge. And even with the addition of allies, the Bloodbound's shooting is probably not going to be optimized for targeting throwaway chaff. With this said, it's obvious the Skinks should be used as a harasser, which is why the blowpipes fit so well. Sit back with Skinks, grab objectives, spit at opponent's wizards or weakened units, and just generally be a nuisance. The opponent will almost always have to commit more points than Skinks cost to kill them. This means they almost always serve their purpose. The Skinks don't have to be used conservatively and don't hesitate to run instead of shoot. In addition to this, the Skinks are cheap, so they can still obviously be used as chaff. Positioning in front of more important units, their speed means they can almost keep up with Old Bloods on Carnosaurs. Skinks have a few synergies and combos, but honestly, they are likely going to be getting their job done without any help. Optimizing Skinks is unnecessary, but can be fun. Under Seraphon Allegiance, Lords of Space and Time could put the Skinks in a good hiding spot, or sit them right on top of an objective. If there's a feeble wizard about, they can even try to get in position to snipe him. This could really catch the opponent off guard, as they will likely be expecting the big, strong units to teleport. In larger units, things that mitigate battle shock tests are good, like Order's Battle Trait, the Slan Starmaster spell, and the Stegadon special ability. The regular Sigmar Warscroll has another special ability that might be slightly helpful, giving the Skinks an extra d6 inch move and reroll hit rolls of 1. When bringing Kroxigor, Skinks are an auto-include. Kroxigor within 3 inches of Skinks get to reroll wound rolls of 1. Contrary to previous iterations of Kroxigor, it's likely the Seraphon player will want to position the Skinks behind the Kroxigor in combat. Keeping them nearby could give them the buff and allow the Skinks to fire into combat to support the Kroxigor. Skinks are included in quite a few battalions, but really only benefit in the Heaven's Watch and Shadow Strike Star Host. In the former, the Skinks could reroll 1s to hit and to wound, which, with 3 units of 10, will come in handy to shave a couple wounds off a game. The Shadow Strike Star Host could give the Skinks an extra 2d6 inch move before the game starts, and for a single turn, add +1 to wound rolls. The move is pretty good and ensures the Skinks are in a good hiding spot or somewhere they can start shooting first turn. But, like previously stated, don't worry too much about making Skinks deal damage. No synergies being relied on, meaning the Skinks fit perfectly into just about any Order or Seraphon army as cheap battle line. Plenty of Tournament Order Grand Alliance army lists included 3 units of 10 Skinks. They are the cheapest battle line Order has to offer, so it's easy to see why. If you encounter Skinks on the table, try to ignore them if they aren't holding an objective, and just don't devote too many resources, as that is their goal. Because of their retreat ability, it's pretty hard to kill Skinks in combat, and on top of that, the little guys are fast, so it may be hard to even catch them in the first place. It's best to shoot the Skinks down. You may want to try to box them in so they can't get away, but at this point I can almost guarantee you're spending too many points to kill them, in which the Skinks have already won. In my opinion, Skinks are awesome models and still hold up all these years after release. Skinks receive a 4 out of 5 because they are fast, cheap, and survivable. What do you think about Skinks? What battle line units are better in the Order Grand Alliance? Leave your answers and suggestions for Warscrolls to review in the comments, and thanks for watching.